Hey eBay sellers, it's Suzanne A. Wells, and I have a free research strategy to share with you. This is a way you can learn from experienced sellers. I know there are a lot of you watching who are new to eBay or maybe haven't even started yet, and you're just trying to soak up as much information as you can to fast track your business and eliminate as many mistakes as possible. So let me just start off by saying I love this quote by Tony Robbins. If you want to be successful, find someone who has achieved the results you want and copy what they do, and you'll achieve the same results. So this is what you do in business is you find a successful person or people, imitate what they're doing, and then you innovate once you get your business rolling and you're comfortable in it, you can make those changes to make it your own. So this applies to eBay too. Find those successful sellers who are already doing what you want to accomplish and watch and then imitate them. Now, on eBay, it's kind of hard to do that sometimes if you're wanting to find the actual sold items by a specific seller. If you're only looking at feedback, you're not getting the whole picture. So as you've seen in my sales update videos, you only get about a third of the buyers to leave feedback. I mean, that's just the way it is. You can ask them, you can send them notes in their packages, but really the way it works is only about 30 to 40% of buyers are going to leave feedback. So if you're watching another seller's account and you're only looking at their feedback, you're just getting a small picture of what they've sold. So that's what I'm going to explain here is how to see everything specific sellers have sold. Now you can follow sellers and see all of their sales in real time, meaning as soon as they get a sale, it's going to show up on this application I'm going to show you. And that's really helpful because then you can see how many items a day they're selling, how fast their items are selling. Is it fixed price or auction? Did they take a best offer? All of that information, and you can watch what these people are doing behind the scenes. And this is totally fine. eBay gives us the ability to do this. And you don't have to wait for feedback to be left. Another thing about feedback is you may get feedback from something that sold 2 months ago. And that's not really helpful if you're trying to build your business and watch what other sellers are doing so that you can imitate them and build your own successful business. So you want to be able to see these sales in real time. Now, first of all, is you have to find some sellers to follow. So you can check out my Money Making Monday videos and it shows the seller on there. So you can look up those sellers. Or you can just search the sold listings for the same kinds of items you already sell or that you want to sell. So let's say you want to get more into collectibles or you want to get more into selling Western wear or whatever the niche is. You can go to completed sold listings and see which sellers are successful in that niche and then follow them. Now, you want to watch what they sell every day so your research is more thorough. Now, some of you are going to comment, oh, this is stalking. Why are you stalking other sellers? Well, you can call it whatever you want. You can call it stalking, you can call it research. But this is exactly how I learned, is by watching what other people do and seeing what's sold. And all this information is available to anyone. You're not doing anything underhanded. You're not being a slimy troll. It's all just right there. You can see it. So bottom line is it's a great way to learn so you can grow your business because you are the 5 people you surround yourself with. And if you are spending your time watching what successful people do, you're going to absorb that. You're going to take that on. So there's nothing wrong with this. Athletes do it. Anybody who wants to achieve something follows the most successful people in their field and or in their industry, and that's just a fact of life. So You can test this out by following me if you aren't already, and I'm going to use myself as an example because I'm totally fine with this. And I already have thousands of people looking at my store, so it's no big deal to me. So here are the steps to follow if you want to save a seller and then watch their progress. So you're going to want to pull up their store, and I've got the link to my store below the video so you can practice on me. And you're going to see underneath their description this little blue text with a heart next to it that says save this seller. Okay, when you click on that, the heart's going to fill in. It's going to say saved. Okay, so you've saved a seller. All right, big deal. Now what? Go over to my eBay on the top right of any eBay page and go down to saved sellers. Now this demonstration is for the desktop version. I'm not going to do a demo for mobile because it just looks different on different types of phones or whichever iOS you're working on, that type of thing. So you can figure out the steps on your mobile device. There's just too many variations and that would make a really long video. Then you'll get to a page that shows you all of your saved sellers, and there'll be a whole list there. Now, to get to the sold items, over on the right under actions it says view sellers items. So just click on that and it's going to go to that seller's active listings by default. So you're going to have to scroll down to find the sold listings. So you just scroll down and over on the left you see the little box you can check that says sold listings. And then they all pop up. They will be in descending order of most recent to least recent, and they go back 90 days. So you can really study the sales of a particular seller, how many items they're selling a day, how many offers they're taking, all of that kind of information. So you can see the first item at the top there is April 28th, which is today's date, and then it goes back in descending order through everything I sold yesterday and then the day before and on and on. Now, the one problem with this is it does not show best offer prices, just as no completed listing shows the best offer price. So you have to do an extra step there if you want to find that out. So let me do this as an example. This fisherman sweater I sold yesterday, I took a best offer on it. So you want to just click on that item. It'll take you to a page like this. You actually have to click an extra box to go to the original listing because what we're trying to do here is get the item number so we can put it into watch count and see the final selling price. And yeah, this seems like a lot of steps and eBay should provide this information, but they don't. So we're going to do this workaround. And this is really helpful if you're selling unusual items or things that are hard to find comps for, because you really do want to check those best offer prices to see what something actually sold for. So once you get to the listing, you're going to go down to the scroll down and look on the right just above the description box and you'll see the item number. And this is what I do in my sales update videos to show you what something actually sold for. So that's another good reason to follow me. If you don't want to wait for those monthly sales update videos, you can watch my store and just see what I'm selling all throughout the month. Okay, then you're going to go to watchcount.com and put in that item number. Just paste it into the keywords box that will pull up sold items or watched items either by keyword or item number. And there it is. I took a $40 offer on this item, which was fine with me because I only paid $6 for it. I had a buyer, so I went with that. So that is kind of a long roundabout way to show you how to do research this way, but it is really helpful if you are new, if you want more information than the feedback page is giving you, which really at this point it's pretty useless from a research standpoint because it just doesn't give us much of anything. It's fine if you're a buyer and you're looking at that to buy from more reputable sellers, but from a research perspective, and those of us who have been around since back in the day when eBay started, that's one of the ways we used to research what sold. But now we've got more advanced ways of doing it. So I would love your comments if you knew about this, the saved seller feature, how to follow sellers and go back and see their sales in real time, because I just want to give you information that's new, that you didn't know, that's going to help you with your business. And I would love it if you would comment, like this video, and of course subscribe if you are not already. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that didn't make your head explode with too much information, but we have to learn how to do the research with the tools available to us so that we can grow our business and all be more successful learning from other experienced people. Thanks for watching and have a profitable and productive day on eBay. Bye.